This is the analysis of delivery charges. This is the programming exercise 6-5 in MindTap from C#. And let's read, the statement of what we have to do in this program. Write a program called delivery charges for the package delivery service. That was done in exercise 4. Now the program should again use an array that holds 10 zip codes of areas to which the company makes deliveries. Okay, so now we have a parallel array has also been created containing 10 delivery charges that differ for each zip code. So basically, what does this mean? When we have parallel arrays, it means, first of all, that these arrays are the same size. And also, it means that the arrays, each element of the arrays correspond to another element of other array. For example, here we have the array called zips, which is a type string, and the array called prices, which is type double. Now, all these prices correspond to a specific zip code. So for example, if we come here, this will be element 0 of the array, element 1, element 2. So element 2, which is 54481, corresponds to the value in terms of price of element 2 in the array prices. So if we go 0, 1, 2, that should be $3.50. Notice also, you already know this, but basically to establish a different way to declare an array, we are saying, okay, here we have a string, and using the brackets basically means that it's an array of strings, and the name of the array is zips. Now notice that here we are not using the keyword new. We don't have to, because we are initializing the array at the same time. So remember, each of these elements here that is separated by a comma is an element of the array, and we start from 0. So 0, 1, this is element 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the size of this array is 10. And if you count in prices, it will be the same thing. Okay, so the first thing that we establish here is that basically what we're going to do is search for a zip code, and based on that zip code we're going to determine what is the price of the delivery. If it's not found, the zip code, then we will say sorry, no delivery. Now here we have the variables index, which we are going to use that in the loop, the variable price, which we are going to use it to determine the value that has to be paid depending on what is the zip code. And then we have a boolean variable found, which we are going to initialize to false, and the input zip, which is a string. So the first thing that we do is to actually input the zip code by using readline, and now we are going to look into the zips array to look for that zip code to see if actually that zip code is within the array. So here we have index, from index 0 to index less than the zips dot length. Remember that length is a property that all the the strings have, and it will be the size of the array. And then here we increment index every loop, and basically all we do is compare the element of the array, which start from 0 to one value less than the length of the array, and we compare that with the input of the user. If that happens to be true, remember that found was initialized to false, then found will be sent to true. If found is set to true, then we are going to say how much is the price. But once, if this is true, also we are going to take price, and we are going to say that price is going to be whatever is the element of the array pointing at this point. So if this is true, notice that we don't have to do any comparison because found is a Boolean variable, so it's either going to be true or false. So we are going to say, okay, delivery to the zip code, okay, delivery charge is, and then the price. Now remember that C2 here means that we are changing that. We are going to display that as with currency, as a currency with 2 decimal places. And also remember that the $sign here allows us to put the name of the variable inside of the braces. Else, so in other words, if not found, then sorry, no delivery to the corresponding zip code. Let's see how it runs. So I'm going to enter a zip code that I know is not there. Sorry, no delivery to 32,800. So now if we see, for example, let's put 90210, which we know is $10. That's the last one. So delivery charge $10. So that's how this program works.